Hello again, my name's Gabe Solna. I just posted a video. Inspector General warned they're out to get you. And in that video, at the end of it, I asked, well, where's the Attorney General? Jeff Sessions. Now, I want you to stop and think about this for a moment. Who does Sessions report to, and who does he work for? He works for and at the pleasure of President Donald J. Trump. And what did President Trump say during the presidential campaign? The second debate that he had with Hillary. He said, if I become president, I'm going to have you investigated. You need to go to jail. Well, he's been in the Oval Office for over a year. And Jeff Sessions, to the best of my knowledge, hasn't done a damn thing about any of it. So again, who does he work for and who does he report to? There's an old expression, the buck stops here. And that's where the buck does stop. So if Jeff Sessions isn't cutting the mustard, shouldn't President Trump replace him? The fact that nothing's happened to any of these swamp critters. Look at W. Wasserman Schultz, all the crimes that she's obviously committed. What's happened to her? How about Donna Brazile, when she gave Hillary those questions so she could destroy Bernie Sanders and hopefully Donald Trump? How about John Podesta? How about Pizzagate? How about those files on Anthony Weiner's computer called life insurance? How come none of that is being talked about or being investigated? Don't you think that we have a right to know the truth? Why would Donald Trump, President Trump, tell the American people he's going to release all the documents on the assassination of J.F. Kennedy 54 years later after the event? And then they still held back a lot of key documents. Why would Donald Trump, President Trump, say that they need to release those names of those individuals that caused $17.2 million to be paid out to 260 some odd victims? Why don't we have those names? Can you sort of see a pattern? Because if you can't see a pattern, you're somewhat delusional. Even this incredible deal that he's going to make by lowering taxes, the middle class, unless they make some significant changes, aren't going to benefit. The elitists will. The elitist programs, the richest at the top, they're stay forever. The middle class, well, they have a time limit. Folks, are you sort of getting the picture? And what this all comes down to is, if you heard me say countless times, there's no one to go to. There's no one to go to. It's all a big effing game at your expense, at your children's expense, at their future's expense. It's just a big effing game. These senators are worthless. These members of Congress are worthless. There's no term limits. There's no drug testing. There's no nothing. They do what they want to us, to me, and to you. Folks, if President Trump wanted Hillary Clinton in jail, she'd be in jail. Why isn't anything being done about Barack Hussein Obama, who was never eligible to hold office? Why has that sort of been swept under the rug? Why can't we learn the truth about Big Mike and about Malia and Sasha and about their real parents, Dr. Anita Blanchard and her husband? The whole thing's insane. Completely and totally insane. That's sort of what I think. And you damn well know what I think, don't you?